how women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit. You know, and I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around. I have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Samantha Lee, and I'm here to do a reaction video with you guys. I'm really excited. I love doing these things. And today we got a funny one. I've never covered a comedian, but I think it's going to be absolutely hilarious. And I want you guys to watch it with me. So today we're going to watch Bill Burr, How to Argue with Women. It's a short clip, but we're going to get through it. But before we get into that clip, and I'm really excited, I need my subscriber, my Game Changer Nation, and the people that watch my content, that like what they see. I want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you hadn't already. I'm putting out content almost daily about relationships, love, spirituality, goodness, a lot of things, success, how to psychology. Y'all know. If you want to be a part of the Game Changer Nation, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell as well. I'm starting to go live, and I want you guys to start watching. Let's connect live, okay? And in order for you guys to catch me right when I get on, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I'm posting content and when I'm going live. Last but not least, in the description and in the pinned comment, you'll see a link to my free ebook. I created this ebook, and I'm giving it out for free to everybody because we reached 100,000 in a short amount of time. I mean, guys, it's been a blessing. It's been amazing. And I want you guys to get a free ebook. And then in addition to that, you'll be a part of my email list where I will send in-depth advice, revelations, appearances, when I'm going live, panels that I'll be on, etc., etc. Be a part of this Game Changer Nation, baby. The fast growing, okay? With that being said, let's get into the video. I'm not going to waste y'all time. Time is of the essence. Let's go.
Never address how women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit. You know, and I got to tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm going to tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around. I have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it. But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue.
I think he's right about that because women, for sure, if we know that we are right, like we are in the right, that there's no way that you can flip it, turn it inside out, upside down, or we gonna drive that point home, baby. We driving it. But if we kind of feel like at some point we arguing something and we know we're not 100% in the right, yeah, we can go a little rogue. I ain't gonna lie. We might go a little rogue. We might start throwing things. Not throwing things. I'm not saying we're going to throw things, but we might throw things at you. We might start bringing up other arguments or, well, you did this, the tit for tat thing. Yeah, that's common. That's common.
Go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement.
Well, y'all, this is actually toxic. Talking about your daddy issues and whatever. Now that's toxic. That's not just women. That's toxic. Okay. That's not all women do that. Not all women should do that. The woman you with does this, and that's not okay. Okay. If she starts bringing up what they call the kitchen sink, start talking about your mommy issues, your daddy issues. That's why you went through this. When they start going deeper, yeah, no, that's not healthy.
Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so mad, you just call them a.
Oh, no. Hold up.
That's what it is.
No.
And trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that.
No, yeah, that's that. When you go there, if you hit me with that, oh, I'm out of there. I'm out of there like, oh, faster than you could say what, how, who, any of those question words, your girl is out of there. I'm sorry. You can't. My dad always said C-U-N-T. He was like, nope. I'm not even gonna say the word. When you say that word, oh, he said that's the worst thing you could say to a woman. And guess what? I believe him. I trust him. I've always believed him. And so your girl will be, yeah.
Well, that's no reason to call me a and then that's it.
And in addition to that, again, this is toxic too. Name calling, going below the belt, bringing up your childhood traumas to drive a point home or to win an argument. Yeah, that's toxic, sir. That's toxic.
We're in this room now, right? My girl knows my big thing is, my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That isn't music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. Then I'd lose my shit. The next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened? So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay, you're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay?
That's called gaslighting. If you are in an argument with somebody and they start bringing up other things that have absolutely nothing to do with what you're actually talking to them about in order for you to be wrong, okay, that is gaslighting. Meaning you might be saying, hey, you're being disrespectful. And I start talking about how you didn't take out the trash on Thursday. Yeah, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about today. So if I'm bringing that up, I'm trying to take the focus off of what you're coming at me about and make it about what you're doing so that you're in the wrong. That's gaslighting. Let's be very clear, y'all. Again, the sign of toxicity.
All right, don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit. Maybe because you got a little dick, just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right?
Take a knee and run out the clock.
Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory.
Oh, Lord. Y'all, he is so funny. I mean, the reality of it is he basically talking about how he's being in really a toxic argument with his girl, and how he's dealt with it is to not fight fire with fire. And y'all, I believe in that. I don't believe with whoever you are arguing with, if you are in a disagreement and they're going left and right and they're talking about things that absolutely have nothing to do with what you're talking about, and they just trying to bring up things, going tit for tat, make your point and exit stage left. You wasting time, energy, and peace being expended trying to prove a point to somebody who does not want to be wrong. That's their only commitment, is to not be wrong. As adults, as mature adults, we're going to make mistakes sometimes. We're not going to always be right. So it's very much okay for someone to take accountability. If they can't, then that might be somebody you might not want to be with, especially if they start bringing up childhood trauma and gaslighting you in arguments in order to not take accountability. That's unnecessarily healthy, but I think it's really funny because I think there's a lot of women that do that, or, you know, tit for tat, kitchen sink, different things like that. Kitchen sink is when they bring up every single thing you've ever done in order to make it about all this other stuff versus what we're actually talking about, which is also a form of gaslighting. Anyway, y'all, again, I just thought it was a funny take. It's kind of happening a lot, y'all, that we've been talking about. We have been talking about how women and how they communicate and how we need to communicate better, how men and women need to communicate better, but we have to start picking out certain signs. If a woman that you are seeing is exhibiting some of these signs and she's starting to talk about certain things and she's hitting below the belt in that way, that's a sign of communication issue, okay? And that's something that needs to be addressed moving forward. Anyway, y'all, I hope you have a good night. Thank you guys for watching me tonight, or whenever you're watching this, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. I enjoyed this. I love y'all, and I will see you guys soon. Game Changer Nation. Love y'all. See you soon. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.